on the mic on, I want to clap on what Arun Mehra said. I mean, I was just awed with his analogy, and वो बस में ऐसा लगा कि वाकई हम जा रहे हैं और लोग लटके हुए हैं और सब. I mean, this was so visually थप्पड़ टाइप एनालॉजी के अपने ऊपर भी शर्म आ रही थी कि कितनी बार हम ये बस खुद ही कैरी करते हैं और tinted glass के अंदर रहते हैं. So it is remarkable what he said, and and we put the entire India governance and economy on that bus analogy, and then do an introspection and do things. But when we actually conceived this book in our board meeting and decided that we should do this, and with you when we started compiling, and you remember when we were struggling on call what should be the name of the book, and the new normal, and how to survive. This new normal is actually a very ancient way of going back to the pre-development era. The new normal is not development and post-development scenario, but it actually in a post-development scenario, when you have learned with all the learnings and the lessons, and you still don't know how to apply and put yourself into the dock and then say, Atmanirbhar ho jao. So just because it's something like, children have been born in the family and the parents couldn't do anything for the 20 years of their growth, and then they couldn't be educated, they couldn't earn money properly, they couldn't get anything in line, and then the parents suddenly say, go and be independent, and be on yourself, don't get burden on my head, so this is the new normal that we need to struggle. It is exactly like India, which has got more than 90%. सीमा जी, आपको पता ही होगा कि 90% से ऊपर औरतें इंडिया में, उनके पास मोबाइल एक्सेस नहीं है. उनके पास दे कैन नॉट एक्सेस मोबाइल, या तो उनके हाथ में नहीं है या उनके मर्दों के पास है, लेकिन 90% औरतें ऐसी हैं इंडिया में जिनके पास मोबाइल एक्सेस नहीं है. और तकरीबन 60 से 70% पूरे पॉपुलेशन के पास एक्सेस नहीं है. ये जो नंबर दिखता है जिसमें इंडिया बोलती है, TRAI बोलता है कि 1.1 बिलियन people in India have mobile access, that is the number of SIM card that they have sold. It is not the number of mobile.
Smartphone.
Yeah, it's not that. And smartphone even goes below and below. जैसे कि सीमा जी बोल रही थी कि सीमा जी जो काम कर रही थी फोन से, वो फीचर फोन से नहीं कर रही थी, वो स्मार्टफोन से कर रही थी जो उनके पास होगा. अब स्मार्टफोन कितने लोगों के पास होता है? पूरे रूरल इंडिया में 700 से 800 मिलियन लोग हैं, एंड ओनली 200 मिलियन में स्मार्टफोन. तो आप ऐसे देखो कि डिजिटल at the time of COVID, at the time of seclusion, at the time of isolation, at the time of homebound, you suddenly announce that in India that everybody has to do everything with digital. It is something like you never made road, and then you suddenly said everybody will commute by road. So it is basically putting pressure on you that you have to use the communication system or the device, your digital system, which actually doesn't even exist. And that's the reason why you are hearing suicide act, act of suicide and act of, so much of suffering. And हमारी मीडिया ऐसी है कि बीच में से एक अच्छी सी न्यूज लाके देती है कि पहाड़ पे चढ़ के किसी लड़की ने लेसन तैयार किया. अरे एक लड़की ने पहाड़ पे चढ़ के लेसन तैयार किया, कितने लोग जाके पहाड़ के ऊपर जाके टावर. तो अब आप ये खबर फैला दो कि सब कोई टावर पे जाके बैठ के कर रहा है अपने.
कह रहे थे इतने तो पहाड़ भी नहीं है.
हाँ, तो the new normal is actually a very critical situation of expecting capability by the people without providing basic necessities and infrastructure that is required, and that is very, very serious challenge for all of us. And while doing that, you create a brigade of people who only talk about something which is not real. पुराने ज़माने में when you go and run a country or invade a country or run economy, you will actually create a force or a military force or something. Now what is happening is that government is making a force of liars and the misinformers and the storytellers, who is actually a brigade of people who are actually creating an information camouflage over the real existence. So everybody who is actually trying to tell some truth, they are inside the bus, and everybody who is outside is actually creating a something that is not real. So I think that the issue that I wanted to point out in the chapter, and here also I am trying to tell, is that there is no denying the fact that digital is the most basic and necessary infrastructure that is required. There is no doubt about it. We cannot go back on this. But having said that, there are challenges of running the entire country and economy and humanity on something which is fact versus fiction, And it is not about economy, let me tell you. We are at a risk of losing our humanity, the way we are running our country, the way we are making our civilization, the way we are making our people. Imagine suddenly for the last 5-6 years and the next how many years, I don't know. Don't you think that we are actually running a country on only false information? Only and only false information, which is such a big challenge. It is a huge challenge because government on one side wants to run a country only on speaking one way and not even listening, which has already been pointed out. And then also when you are speaking, not a single sentence you are speaking is based on truth.
So sorry, मुझे आपकी बात से याद आया. My driver is from West Bengal. Today morning he told me, he said, भैया वो West Bengal में कोरोना खत्म हो गया अब. So I said, where is this coming from? So he said, the state president of a certain political party has said कि खत्म हो गया कोरोना. Then I had to tell him, नहीं हुआ, please don't tell your relatives and so on. He said, नहीं भैया न्यूज में बताया है ये, न्यूज में बोला है उसने. अब now how to explain to him that because a politician has said something on what he for him the news is a proof of truth itself.
And just to tell you that it is unfortunately, that we were doing ethnographic study from Delhi, Haryana, UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, all over we traveled. And then I traveled from Delhi to Pondicherry, and we were going and meeting people. And I was aghast to note that every TV channel that you are saying are lying are the same TV channel that is being seen religiously on a daily basis, and they are believed. They are believed. So I think, I don't know how we will run an economy. And when we are going to meet those people, all those migrant laborers and the people who do not have business and they have lost their fortune ki dukaan, they have lost their thela, they have lost their everything. If you talk to them, they are also believing that everything on TV channel that is being said is the truth. And they don't have money to eat, and they don't have economy to survive on. I have no idea, I can't fathom the fact that how are we going ourselves to overcome this situation where you are believing all those lies and yet you have lost everything in your life because of that.
Again, for my driver meets me every day, trusts me a lot. He's been, लेकिन I am still till today I struggle to answer कि भैया अगर न्यूज में कोई गलत चीज थोड़ी दिखा सकते हैं. I have not been able to convince him कि न्यूज में कुछ गलत दिखा सकते हैं. And like in this case, he has told his friends कि बंगाल में खत्म हो गया कोरोना.
Yeah, that's because some politician has said and
somebody said कि खत्म हो गया है, and so that information travels like wildfire.
Yes.
So, but the second thing that Mahesh ji also spoke about, and you've written about, Usama, is that you said that we have been thinking of, we talk too much about scaling up, and we talk too much about centralizing, and we focus too much on scaling up and centralizing. And you very interestingly, I thought, said that we need to scale down everywhere. Can you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, when I say that, I mean, everybody has said here, and most of the people who realize localization, globalization, you know, a local economy, a local culture. If you see India, it fits so well because every few kilometers our language changes, every few kilometers our culture changes, every few kilometers something else changes. Also, you will see that all these hundreds of years, all these era of several depressions, economic depressions, India has always survived better. It is not survived because of the stock exchange or big economy or big businesses. It is always and always survives because of the local economy, micro entrepreneurship, nano entrepreneurship, MSMEs, and so on and so forth. So, what I believe is that using digital as an infrastructure, but actually localizing all your economy and business in a given area like district level, taluk level, or at the most state level is the best way to going forward. Also in an era of survival where the trust is the biggest, casualty. Because when the trust is the biggest casualty, where your dependency is not working on a central decisions or the central government decisions, when again and again you are being asked to go back and be Atmanirbhar, you are also being told the state that you take care of yourself. So, I mean, I'm also in a situation where the new developmental formula of bringing all the migrants to the city and develop the city, but when they needed it most, we didn't care for them and they had to go back to their houses. Don't you think that we think of decentralized, localized, strong culture and language based localized economy do much better? Because in an era of high level of misinformation, over information, trust is the most important thing that is going to be a casualty, and therefore you create a localized and trust based economy, which is only possible in the localized economy, in a localized community where everybody knows everything. For example, in a colony, if there are 500 people, if everybody knows each other, then you can fight even COVID, dot to dot, even if one person has, because everybody knows everyone. So you can track those kind of contagious disease also. So similarly, what I am thinking, and I'm not saying that I might be right, but I am thinking is that in any case, without design, we survive more on local economy. It might be better that we go back in a designed fashion, and therefore we develop that economy to be more resilient at a local level.